What's up, guys? Your boy TOJ. Hit the subscribe button. If you hit the subscribe button, hit the alert bell. Go to Art by Rico YouTube channel. It's ARTBYRICCO YouTube channel. Now, I'm really sick and tired of being the go-to person for all of my broke friends. This jackass. Let me go around this woman, man. These motherfuckers can't drive. Anyway, I'm really sick and tired of being the go-to person for all of my broke friends. And I'm not really friends with a lot of people because it's really weird that in our community that you always have a group of friends. One is gonna always be that go-to friend, the one with the money, where all the other friends can always look at him and say, you know what? I think I figured something out. If I ever need money, I can call this particular person. I got a friend of mine who, when I call him, it's probably once a year. I might say, loan me this, loan me that, and I get the money right back an hour later, or something to that degree. But I'm always in a position where I might give somebody some money, and then they'll be dead broke. But then I see them on Facebook balling out of control. They all on Instagram with a new outfit. And weeks might go by, and it's a matter of, well, if he forgets about it, then I don't really owe it to him. No, I ain't gonna never forget. You called me. I was minding my own business, driving, and then somebody, hey man, look here, bro. Everybody ain't got it like you. But let me say something. Before I got in the position that I'm in right now, I used to ride a bicycle everywhere I go, and I still get those moments, like in Goodfellas. Remember that moment where Joe Pesci, before they killed that dude in the bar, he was like, I remember you used to shine shoes. And Joe Pesci like, hey dog, bada bing, I don't, chill out, bro. I don't shine shoes anymore. In case you're in the news flash, I don't do that no more. I used to have a bicycle. And a lot of folks from New Orleans know who I am. Me and my son was legendary. And believe it or not, I got a picture. I found it on an accident. And I got it framed in my house. I'm going to bow down one day and show y'all that picture of a bicycle with a basket in the front. And the basket had paint in it. And I used to paint signs all across the city. It was me and a bicycle before I got on my feet. And I went through some fucking hell. The school of hard knocks. I didn't go to school to be an artist. I had to struggle like everybody else. Got my foot in the door. And I built a career for myself. But I've been in a situation where I've had guys at a bar, and they'll see me and say, I remember you. Damn. You used to have a bicycle. You used to ride L-line, and it had a baby seat in the back. I'm like, oh, God, please don't tell that story. Yeah, man, nah, bro, I'm so proud of you. I remember you doing your thing now. And that's a true thing. I made myself successful, so I ain't got to beg nobody for money. Okay? But it's a hurtful feeling because you have done a lot of sacrificial shit to be in a position to never have to ask another grown man for money. And let me say something. I'm not judging nobody who has ever had to look for a hand up. But there's too many people in a black community where struggling is just a permanent way of life. Like they literally choose to struggle all the time. You see it with people who have a bunch of kids they can't afford, a bunch of people that buy a bunch of shit they can't afford, or a bunch of shit they really don't need. I don't know if KRS-One or somebody, but somebody made a damn good phrase, a quote, and they coined the term something like, we as black folks, we beg for what we want. No, we pay for what we want, but beg for what we need. Something close to that. I would rather have money and not need it than need money and not have it. There's a reason I work in 90. Today is in New Orleans. It's 98 degrees, almost 100 fucking degree index. I just got off of work. This truck I'm in, it's my working truck, but I just spent $1,100 on the air conditioning unit for this truck. So I love the luxury of having AC. I am boring. I don't go nowhere. I don't have no fun. I'm a very cerebral, boring person. I don't go to second lines. I'm wearing a Walmart shirt. I'm one of those guys that manage my funds correctly. I really hate being that go-to person. But it's a shame that you have to be the kind of person to screen your own phone calls. Because when you see the phone ring, you know it's a nigga asking for money. Because they don't want to fucking work for it. They don't want to save. Okay? Before this, I used to work at a temp service. Around the clock. They would call me, hey man, we got a job. It don't really pay a lot. But it's a 12-hour job. You're going to make about $90 on it. And most niggas like, shit, I ain't working on the back of the garbage truck. I used to be a sanitation worker. And I didn't get paid any money because it was through a temp service. Okay? And a temp service, they pay you, less than what you work. But because it's temporary work. But I did it. I did all that fucking work, bro. I'd have been a carpenter, a paint contractor. I am so multi-talented. If I lost my art permit today, I could be a paint contractor tomorrow. I got a working truck. I got my ladders still, my paintbrushes still, all my supplies, my pressure washer. I can do anything. When you're living in a city like New Orleans, bro, you got to have more than one type of skill to survive. And I don't like that. Oh, everybody can't be like you. Well, shit, man, what the fuck you expect me to do? Sit here and be broke like y'all? I had an uncle, God rest the dead. He was kind of a coon. He was really scared of white people. But this man taught me how to hustle. He taught me how to quote certain jobs. He took a lot of shit from people. He let a lot of contractors talk down to him. And that's the one thing I took from my uncle I saw my uncle go through that I don't put up with. My son about to be 18 next year. I told him, you're gonna get this truck next year that's really why I'm putting so much money into it. I'm gonna give you this truck when you turn 18, but you gonna fucking earn it. Ain't no free money. He coming for money all the time. Hey bro, I said, let me tell you something. You can cut the grass, you can wash this truck, but I'm not gonna just up and give you money. You gotta earn it. You gotta work for it. And the one thing you got, the most important thing you can pass down to your kids as a parent is work ethic. Every real man that I know always tell me that story. My dad and them gave me that. I didn't get no allowance, no free money. We had to go out and earn a living. Even during the summer, my son had a job. I'm so sick and tired of broke people, man. There's too much work out there, bro, for you to be sitting on your ass unemployed or just sitting there and watching me saying, I know he got it. I can get it from him. And maybe if I just pretend he don't exist, he gonna forget that I owe him $300 or something like that. I'm always the person that's called to co-sign for something. And I fucking hate it. Steve Harvey told a story, and I'm gonna close with this. I gotta get the fuck out of here. This person should have took this turn already. Steve Harvey said, usually what I do is, I got nieces and nephews that call me for money. Hey, Uncle Steve. And I got the same issues. Hey, Uncle Steve, everybody ain't got it like you. And he's like, fuck. I see this motherfucker calling me on a call ID. He said what I started doing was I started ignoring the phone calls. And I'll act like I didn't see the phone call. 2 weeks later, I'll let 2 weeks go by. Then I'll call back. Hey, it's Uncle Steve. I seen you call me. And, I'm trying to see what's up. Oh, don't worry about it, Uncle Steve. I took care of that problem already. What you mean? You called me like 10 times according to the call ID. Oh, no, I need to borrow, a couple of $100. Don't worry about it. I took care of it already. So you say, I realized something. People that call folks for money, or folks is always looking for a handout, they're going to always find another sucker to take your place. So now, I let them surprise. I just let them, put that burden on somebody else. And I learned that it's a matter of tough love. People like them got to know that you're not going to always be there to answer that phone call. And unfortunately, there's a lot of predatory people who pretend to be friends of yours, and they only really be friends to you to size you up to see if they can put you in a trick bag. And say, well, maybe I can call this guy because this is my weed friend. This is my my know-it-all friend. This is my club hopping buddy. This is my married friend. That's my player friend. This is my money friend. There's people out there who actually have categories for every friendship that they have, where their friendships are not really, they're not really there to put nothing into the relationship. They're only there to do transactional business. It's not relational, it's transactional. Well, at least I can get some money out of you. Anyway, guys, let me get my ass back to my house, bro. I gotta go pick these kids up from school, but I had to get it off my chest. I've been getting text messages all day long. When I see somebody say, "Hey, what's up?" I already know. I always put in the text message, the response is, "How much you need?" Oh, don't do me like that, bro. No, how much you need? Let's cut to the chase. And then times I'm a stranger. I only got 2 real friends, Reggie and Carl. And if Reggie and Carl don't call me, I know it's my nephew, Milk and Cookies. Milk and Cookies always need money. I need some bus fare or something. He got a job, but he always need bus fare. Come to find out, one of my girls was like, "You give him money all the time?" So I give Milk and Cookies money for the bus all the time. I said, man, when you give him money for the bus, watch where he go. So one day I'm watching him. I'm sitting in my truck, doing something. I don't know. I'm just, he caught me in front of my house. "Hey, Uncle Rico." He always talk with stutters. Can you give me at least $10 for some bus fare? I said, well, goddamn, bro, what the fuck are you doing with this? I mean, is bus fare to last the whole week? No, I might give me something to eat while I'm waiting on the bus. Okay, I feel sorry for him. I'm watching him. He walked to the weed man house. He getting a fucking dime bag with my money. I don't get a nigga nothing now. And you know I'm not bullshitting. Stop giving people money who ask you for money, and I bet you they're gonna find the money they're gonna find a way to solve that problem without your help. Hit like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Y'all, I'm out of here. It's hot as fucking here.